Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to episode number 28 of Ashes Cricket. And today we take on Rockhampton in a 3-day game. This is the second last 3-day game of the 3-day season, and we're away against the Rockhampton Crocodiles. Although it's not what their name is, but I mean, their logo's a crocodile, so you can probably imagine that they get called that. But anyway, here we go. Away from home. We're at Rockhampton Sports Club, and hopefully we're going to be here to get a win. The lineup is as you might expect. I can't remember the last time. Actually, maybe Delhi played recently, but I'm not sure. Ghulam is the captain. I didn't actually know Ghulam was the captain. I probably did, but I've just forgotten. But anyway, here, quick look at the conditions, and now here is the toss. The Rockhampton man flips the coin, and they have won the toss. And Rockhampton are going to be bowling first, so we'll be firstly batting today. Hopefully we can improve on our score of 1 from the last episode. But yeah, out come Phillips and Burton, the two Gowers, opening the batting for us. An average of 30 for Phillips. Not too bad at all. 200s and 650s. So he must have had quite a few poor innings if he's got all of those as well. So yeah, like 1s or 2s and like not many 40s. But anyway, here's the first ball of the match. Karana. Oh no, we don't get to see it. But anyway, here we're going along nicely this second wicket. Oh no, we've lost a few wickets in quick succession there. And now out we come to the pitch. An average of 27, a high score of 93, and it's actually a hat-trick ball. Karana's on a hat-trick, and our partner at the other end, Kamal, is yet to get off the mark, but we defend that very well indeed, keeping out the hat-trick ball. And let's see what's happened so far. So Phillips was out, bowled Tucker, caught Dunphy for 15. Burton made 78 before he was out, bowled Tucker, caught Webb, so that's a caught behind. Ambrose made 58 before he was out, bowled Karana, caught Muhammad. And Kelsall out for a golden duck, caught and bowled by Karana. Kamal and I still yet to get off the mark. Hopefully we can provide some stability here after we've lost a few wickets in quick succession here. He bowled the short ball. We duck well underneath it though. Nicely done. Now, Tucker. Oh, we miss it. There's a big shout. But no, I'm pretty sure I did not hit that, and the umpire agrees, thankfully. Now Kamal on strike to Tucker. He goes after that one. I think that looks like 4, maybe 6, no 6. One bounce 4 though. And Kamal moves to 8. Or has he just got off the mark? No, he hasn't got off the mark with that. He moves to 8. Now, we're still not off the mark, and we'll leave that one as it's very wide. But that is lunch on day 1. I believe it's lunch on day 1 of this 3-day game as Kamal and I walk off the pitch. Yes, 12:43 seems about lunchtime to me. Yeah, 4 wickets lost in that first session. Not the greatest for us, but not the worst either. Hopefully, we can have a pretty good session here and pile on a few runs. Our scoring rate very decent in this session. Hopefully we can continue that and pick up some runs, not lose many wickets as well as picking up runs. But Kamal finds 4 there. It's a nice shot through the leg side by him. I think he got that one on the full, which helped him be able to hit it away well. Oh, but he's been beaten that one. That is very close to hitting off stump, I think, and Kamal lucky to survive. It's just Slater's first over. He's bowled well, and that one's edged and caught by Gully. Kamal goes for just 13. He would have liked to add more. Sanders takes the catch. Slater takes a wicket in his first over, and Alvin Kamal goes for just 13. 2 fours. I mean, at least he hits 2 fours. What has that got to do with anything though? Slater pushing it across him. He goes for the cut, and Sanders takes a catch at Gully. Well, 5 for 166 it is now. And we're still not off the mark, though we might be here as we push it out into the offside. And yes, scurrying through for a single there. And we finally got off the mark after 17 balls. On our 17th ball, we managed to get off the mark. But Sutherland has gone after his first ball. He's hit it over the offside, just avoiding that fielder, and it's 4. Nice shot from Sutherland. A bit risky, however, but he's done well, finding the fence. Now, Slater bowling to us. He goes for the bouncer. That's well hit. That looks like 4 to me. And yes, there it is. Nice shot. He put it short, and we've latched onto that pull shot very well, finding the fence. And that one, I think we got it on the full, and we've driven it through the covers. It looks like 4. There it is. 2 boundaries in this over for us. Starting to get a move on here. We're up to 9. Wow. Tucker now bowling to us. He knocks it back down we knock it back down the ground and scurry through for a quick single. If he hit, it might have been a different story. Thankfully, he didn't, though. Now, Sutherland, he goes for a shot. He's beaten the mid-on. That looks like 4. Has it got enough distance on it? Yes, it does. 4 runs for Sutherland. He's moved to 13 off 14. He's going quite quickly here, Sutherland, at the start of his innings. Now, Galagos bowling to us here. He goes for the short ball. Wow, that's well struck. And, wow, that went very quickly to the rope. 4 runs. Nice shot. We're almost up to 200. I don't know if those runs have already been added. No, they have, unfortunately. But we're up to 14, equal with Sutherland. It's another short ball, though. It's another pull shot. It's another boundary. Yes, it is. That went very quickly. Maybe even quicker than the one before, though I'm not sure, as we move to 199 as a team. Oh, we've made 200, and I completely missed it. Oh, Sutherland goes for a big shot there, but he completely misses the ball. Lucky not to have got an inside edge or been bowled there. But we've gone for the pull shot again. Galagos isn't learning. He's seen us smack 2 pull shots to the rope, and he's given us another short ball to put away again. Another boundary. Nicely struck. We're up to 22. We're moving quickly after taking a long time to score our first run, and there looks like another 4 off the pull shot, and it is. I don't think Galagos is learning, to be honest. I think he's either that or he just can't control where he's putting the ball, but he's coming round the wicket to us now. Pitches it up. This one, though, I think we've hit on the full, and it looks like 4 through cover. Yes, it is. 4 runs again for us. Galagos. We're hitting Galagos around quite a bit here. That one, I don't think it's struck quite as well. Might just be a single. Yeah, it looks like it. Can't quite get that one away, but we'll take the single. Nice. Now, Karana is bowling to us. Someone other than Galagos this time, but it's another short ball. And looks like another boundary. Has it got the legs? Yes, it does. 4 runs again. The pull shot has scored us quite a few runs today. We're timing it very nicely indeed. Now Karana again. He pitches this one up. We drive it through cover. It's been a story of square leg and cover, really, for our scoring today. Nicely timed through that gap, and we're up to 39. We're not far away from a 50 here, and Galagos we've got that one on the full, but there's a deep cover in place, and it will just be a single out to that man out there. Now Sutherland's on strike to Galagos. What can Dave do here? Oh, he's hit on the pads. There's a big shout. I think it pitched outside leg, though, and the umpire agrees. And if we have a look here on the map, or the pitch map, actually it wasn't even going to hit the stumps, but it was pitching outside leg, as I did think. And now it's another short ball. It's another pull shot. This one, just a 1. That one didn't bounce too high. I think we might have worked it off the hips rather than up near the shoulder. But now Galagos is bowling. We're on 41. We're not far away. He gives us a short ball. That one's not pulling area, but we have managed to fire it out into the offside. It's just going to be a 2, though, as the man out there manages to stop the boundary. Now, Karana bowling to us here. It's pitched up outside the off stump. It's driven. It was a bit risky, giving it was on a good length, not pitched up at the half volley or on the full, but we still managed to find the fence. Nice shot, and we're within a 4 of our half century, and we might have it here. Has it got enough on it to reach the fence? Yes, it does. 4 runs. And that brings up 50. We moved to 51 with that shot. 11 fours. That's 44 out of our 51 runs coming with boundaries. Not bad. Well, look, we seem to be a bit of a boundary hitter, at least in this innings, where we seem to be timing the ball very nicely. If we hit it well, it seems to be going to the fence like that one. But here's a quick look at our wagon wheel, and as you can see, very much mainly the leg side, square leg region, and the cover region being our main 2 sources of runs in this innings. Not much down the ground, not much mid-wicket, mid-on, cover and square leg with all those pull shots we're hitting, I guess. But now Sanders flowing to us. He's on the pads. We'll clip it away. Just for a single, though, it appears, as that man manages to stop it out there. But now Slater coming into bowl. He's on the pads a bit. We go for the straight drive. Has it got enough on it to reach the fence? It doesn't look like it. Oh, it does. 4 runs to end the over. We'll take that. That brings up 250 as well for the team. And we're going along nicely. It's been a great partnership between us and Sutherland. Sutherland, he's hit on the pads. That might be out. There's a big shout, but the umpire doesn't appear to be raising his finger. No, he shakes his head. Oh, I'm surprised about that one. It did look out to me. Maybe the umpire thought it wasn't turning that much. Maybe it pitched outside leg. But he's gone after that one. I think he's got it on the full, and he's got it over the top. It might run away for 4. It will run away for 4. Sutherland moves to 30. There's another 4 runs for the team. Nice stuff. And now Sanders bowling to us. He pitches that one off. Up. We go for it. We haven't timed it well at all, but thankfully we've picked the place where the men are well up inside the circle, and we pick up 4 as well, despite not hitting it too well. Nice. Sanders again. This one driven. That looks like 4. That looks very well struck. Yes, there it is. 4 runs. What a great shot that was. The power behind it. Very nice indeed. But now we're on strike again. Clipping this one into the mid-wicket region. Has it got enough on it to reach the fence? It doesn't look like it. And it is picked up by the fielder. We're going to get 3. Good running. Although, considering how poor that throw was, we might have been able to risk 4 and get back. Now Gallegos, we're going to knock it back down the ground and sprint through for a quick single. Good running. Sanders to us is a shorter pitch ball. We work it off the hips. Is that one going to go to the fence? Oh no, it's well stopped. But we are able to come back for a second run. Good running. And now Sanders coming into us again. We're at 70 now. That one's even more leg side. And it's clipped off the pads again. Looks like it's going to be stopped. No, it's not stopped. 4 runs. And we're up to 275. We're not far away from making 300 as a team. Not individually. We're not quite at triple century stage yet. As we pick up a single there. Down to that fine leg fielder. We're at 75. 25 more runs needed for that elusive maiden 100. And we might have just picked up 4 of those there. And we have another nice pull shot. Gallegos still hasn't learnt, giving us more short balls to pull away. And here's another one. And have we obliged by hitting a 4? Yes, we have. 4 runs again. Another 8 added in this over to our total, both as a individual and a team. What a nice shot. But we're at 83 now. Gallegos is coming in to bowl. He pitches it up. Oh, it's defended well. Nicely done to keep that one out. And we're looking pretty good here. It's almost the end of the over. We're at 83. Gallegos coming in. He pitches it up. Another good defensive shot from us to keep it out. And yeah, that's the end of the over. Is there something coming up at the end of this over, or are we just looking through? No, it looks like nothing's happening. Sutherland is on strike though here. Sanders is the bowler. That's well leg side, but it is a wide. Not a very good delivery there from Sanders, and it's been given a wide. He's going to have to bowl it again. Pitches it up, blocked by Sutherland well. Nicely done from Dave. He keeps it out. Sanders coming in to bowl again here. And again, it's defended well by Sutherland. Nicely kept out. And Sutherland on strike again. As well, of course he is. He tries to hit down the ground. Stopped by Sanders. Well, we haven't scored for a few balls here. Sanders has been keeping it tight, apart from that wide off the first ball. And now we're on strike to him. Clipped away. And that looks like 4 to me. Is it going to reach the fence? No. Mustn't have timed it as well as I thought. And it looks like it's just going to be a 2. 12 away from the 300 now. We're 15 away from our century. Driven down the ground. No need to move. That is very well struck. 4 runs. There it is. The umpire does the 4 signal. And we're at 89 now. It's looking good. Driven through. Is this one got enough? Has it? Yes, it does. Another 4. I think that's 93 now. We're 296. That's 4 away from bringing up the 300. We defend that one well, though, from Sanders, who, when he gets it in the right areas, he can be dangerous. And we need to be wary. But that's actually tea time on day 1 of this 3-day game. And just the 1 wicket lost in that session. What a great session it was for us, both individually and as a team. Sutherland made a decent 32, but it's us with the 93 who has been the main aggressor. It's a partnership of 130 so far between us and Sutherland, which is very good indeed. There must have been a few extras because both of us added together is only 100 and 100. Okay, I don't want to do the math, but anyway, you can find it out if you want. Here's the first ball after tee, clipped away into the square leg region for 2 in the end as we get back. Good running. Now Slater bowling to us. This is to bring up the 300 and driven out into that offside, and there is the 300. Good stuff. Can we... Oh, we're on 94 now. We're within 1 shot of the century, and we've gone for it down the ground. Is there enough on it to bring it up with a 6? No, it falls short, but it is a 4. It is a 4. Good. Would be very unfortunate to get out now. Could we bring it up now, though? We're on 98. Oh, we've gone for it. It looks like it's cleared the fieldsman. Is it 6? No, it's not 6, but it's 4. And there it is. The maiden century. As the umpire shakes his hand, we move to 102. 21 fours. That's 84 runs in boundaries. And we've brought up our maiden 100 after falling 7 runs shy last time against Mackay. We've brought it up this time against Rockhampton, and we've kind of made our wagon wheel a bit more spread out this time with a few down the ground and that 1-3 out through the mid-wicket region as well. But we'll definitely take that. Look at all the boundaries. I think we've had more boundaries than we have other scoring shots. Yeah, but I can't count it because it keeps moving. But anyway, we're on strike here. Karana is bowling to us. He goes for the short ball. I think there's a man back there. Yeah, there is. He's going to stop the 4. And just a single there for us. Now Sutherland's on strike. Karana's coming into bowl. That one's on the pads. That one's flicked away. That looks like 4. Is it? Yes, it is. Sutherland moves into the 40s now. He's faced over 100 balls, but he's not yet at his 50, unfortunately. But that does bring up the 150-run partnership between us. What a great partnership this has been. It's really carried our innings up to the point it is now. As we kind of pull that, it's not the greatest pull shot. It's into the leg side for a single, though, and we'll take that. We're forwarding the total more. We're on 104 now here. Hit away again. This is just going to be another single, it appears. Yeah, there it is. Just a few singles now. No more, I don't think we've hit a boundary since reaching 100. Karana bowling to us. Knocked out into that gap at the cover. It's well cut off, though, by the man at mid-off running around, and that's a single. Now we're on 106 here. Slater going into bowl. It's an inside edge. It's very well caught by Webb. And we go for 106. It's been a very good innings, a very good partnership. But unfortunately, this is where it has to end. It's been very good batting from both us and Sutherland. More so us, I think. Not just because I would like to brag, but just because Sutherland, I think, gave up a few chances. He's been looked less secure, but unfortunately we are the first to go in the partnership, and we didn't particularly end off the innings too well there, I don't think. And now, I think late on day 1 we are actually throwing the ball, and we're going to come in and see what we can do. Firstly, we're going to check on the scores and that for the innings. After we got out, Sutherland didn't make his 50. He was out bowled by Slater for 44. Renshaw only made 2. He was out bowled. Karana caught Webb. That's caught behind. Dunphy ran out Goulam for 13. Stain 9 not out, and Kerrigan out for 14. Caught and bowled by Jamison. So all out for 361 in the end. You would have wanted better after we were 5 for 322, but in the end, the last 5 wickets fell for just 322, between 322 and 361. But Rockhampton are none for 33, Willard's on 26, Dunphy 7, and as we come into bowl, that's edged through the gap between the slips and gully, and it looks like 4 runs for Willard. Unfortunate for us. Not the best way to start, but at least we're finding the edge. Bowling to Willard again here, though. He drives. That's beaten the field. That might go all the way. It looks like he's timed it very well. And it does. Willard, he's on fire at the start of the day here. Oh, we've almost beaten Dunphy there. Well, we have beaten him, but we haven't dismissed him, unfortunately. Now, bowling to Willard. Oh, beaten him. All ends up there. He went for the big shot, but he completely missed it. Now, we've hit him on the pads. There's a shout. I think it might be pitching outside leg, though, unfortunately, and the umpire hasn't given it out. But we are restricting Willard after his fast start. He's not scored much recently, and as Dunphy plays that out behind point for a single, that ends the 12th over of the innings. Rockhampton are none for 63. That was a decent over for us, but that last one was probably way too wide. And actually, that is the end of day 1 of this 3-day game between Sunshine Coast and Rockhampton. We've been the superior side, but Rockhampton have had a very good final 12 overs and probably been the much better team in the final session, picking up those 5 wickets and scoring none for 63. They will definitely take that, you would think, but they were not very economical at all. We scored quite quickly, 361 in not even a full day. But now, as we come out for day 2, Dunphy and Willard will be returning to the crease. Dunphy actually has a high score of 173, but that was his only century. So we best not let him reach 100, otherwise he might go on and make a massive score. But now, we're coming on to bowl. I think this is the second over of the day. Can we get Dunphy out? He's not on high confidence. Or he drives it. Well stopped by Point. Nicely fielded. Well done. Well done, lad. Now Dunphy on strike. This is actually the ball right after. He goes for that one. Oh, that was not the best deliveries, but we found the edge. Unfortunately, it went to ground though. Oh, we're picking up wickets. Oh, we've got them 5 down. We've got them 5 down. Let's have a look at the summary. Just after, you can see we're coming back onto bowl. Yeah, they're 5 for 164. We've picked up 5 wickets. Goulham getting the first one. Well, it might have been the first one, might not have been, but it was Willard out for 56, caught and bowled. They had 3 run-outs. The first one was Dunphy, run out by Phillips for 37. Then Sutherland ran out Walter for 19. Jamison, Bowl Renshaw caught us. Wow, we got a catch for 13. Cowper's 19 not out. Tucker, a first ball duck, run out by Sutherland. I don't really know how he managed that. And Webb is also on 19 as we come in to bowl here for our first ball of our new spell. It's a good one. Webb defends off the back foot. Now we're going for a maiden here. Can we bring it up? Yes, we can, as Webb moves across and just knocks that into the ground defensively. But, oh, we've actually picked up another wicket. Stain is the man who gets Cowper out. It's a caught behind with Sutherland taking the catch. Cowper goes for 19, so he didn't add any more to the score, to his score, since we came on to bowl. And now we're bowling to Webb. He looks to knock that into the offside. He's beaten the field. That might be 4. Has it got enough power on it? Yes, it does. Unfortunately, it does. But now there's been another wicket. There's 7 down. Stain has bowled Slater for a duck as well. Sanders is the new man. We're completely running through them here. And it looks like we may well go into the second innings with a decent lead. And there's another one. Kel Saul picking up the wicket. But I saw, and we're not going to get any more bowl. But we will get a bat. But that will be in the next episode, of course. We'll just have a look at how we're going. There's our new average of 30 and our new high score of 106. But that's how we are so far. Here's how they finished. Webb was eventually out for 72. Bolstein caught Kamal. Their only decent score, apart from Willard's 56. But Sanders was out. Bowl Kelsaw caught Sutherland. That's caught behind for 5. And then Renshaw got Galagos out. Goulham taking the catch for, was it 15? I can't quite remember. And Karana, I think, had 1 not out. As you can see there, we were one of the only 2 bowlers who bowled a maiden. So I guess that's something we could take from it. And we had a good economy rate. Only Stain had a better economy rate than us. But here's our score so far. 4 for 155 we're currently at. Phillips made 3. He was out bowled Galagos, caught Sanders. Webb ran out Burton for 32. Oh, we've had 2 run-outs as well. Ambrose is currently at 79, not out. Kamal bowled Tucker, caught Willard for just 3. And Kel Saul was a run-out by Webb for 38. I don't really understand how we're being run out by Webb. Unless that's like, that counts where you throw it to him, he catches it and then takes off the bails. That counts as the keeper's run out, but otherwise I don't know. But that'll be it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.